Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to day 30. Day 30 of Oh How He Loves Me, Reflections of God's Love for Me and for You. 31 days of reflections. Day 30. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. One more day after today. But I've got something special coming up after this. So stay tuned. Make sure that you and all of your friends subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, because there's going to be some special announcements about some very special projects that I have in the fire that are going to be announced pretty soon. So make sure you continue to follow me on all social media outlets so that you won't miss a beat as I continue to provide you with encouragement, motivation, inspiration. But most of all, I want to provide you with the knowledge, with the importance of knowing just how much God loves you, just how much He loves you. That's what these 31 days are all about. To stress and to get the point across that no matter what you've gone through, no matter what you've experienced, no matter what you felt or what you're feeling, God loves you. Always look back on where you've come from and realize that where you're at now, it didn't have to be. He has sustained you, He's carried you, and He's brought you through. And I continue to pray that you continue to grow as you go through what you're going through, because there is joy in the morning. So this is day 30, and you know every 10 days I announce that if you have been following me and have been making comments on my YouTube channel regarding how the 31 days of reflections have impacted you, that there will be free gifts. So tonight I would like to announce on day 30 that I am giving away a free autographed copy of Oh How He Loves Me, Reflections of God's Love for Me and for You, signed by me, the author, delivered to your door. I'll mail it off to you. I'll sign it, mail it off to you, and consider it as my gift to you for being such a faithful follower. And the winner tonight is, well, let me tell you who the other winners have been up to now. Michelle Whitfield, she won 2 VIP passes to the Butte Lifestyles Women's Mastermind Retreat that's going to be held in Myrtle Beach in September the 23rd through the 25th. Congratulations, Michelle. Linda Watley, author Linda Watley, she won a free audiobook version of Oh How He Loves Me. Congratulations, Linda. And our winner tonight is Antoinette Barnes. Antoinette has followed me from day one. She's commented, she's shared the reflections. She's just been a wonderful supporter. I just want you, Michelle, to know how much I appreciate you, and that because I am so appreciative, I am sending you a free autographed copy of Oh How He Loves Me, Reflections of God's Love for Me and for You. Antoinette Barnes, congratulations. We'll connect on Facebook. I'll inbox you to let you know that you won, and you will provide me with the information I need in order to get your free book to you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you Linda, and thank you, Antoinette. God bless you. So we're going to get right into tonight's reflection, day 30. Bible verse for tonight is Psalms 120, verse 1. In my trouble, I cried to the Lord, and he answered me. In my trouble, I cried to the Lord, and he answered me. I reflect upon the night of October 31st, 1989, through November the 1st. I count November the 1st as my first day of deliverance. But I'm sitting lonely and alone in the back of a store where I worked at. It ran out of dope. It ran out of alcohol. There was nothing left but me. I was desperate. I was destitute. I was confused. I was afraid. But somewhere inside of me, I knew I couldn't keep living the way I was living. I had long lost the power of prayer. You know, they say when you don't use something, you use it. You lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it. I had lost the ability to pray. All I could say that night was, and I didn't know that was actually a prayer though, was God help me. I felt so unnecessary. I just knew that the end was coming, but I guess I wasn't really ready for it really to be the end. I asked God help me, and he answered me. The next day, I was admitted into an institution. I detoxed. I had a spiritual experience with God, and my life has not been the same since. I have changed for the better. Not for the perfect, but for the better. The things I did, I don't do anymore. The people I associated with, I don't associate with those people anymore. Unless I can bring them a word of hope and encouragement. If I see somebody that I use dope with, I'm not going to look down on them. I'm not going to turn my nose up at them because I was once with them. I was once them. So if I can't give a word of encouragement and be an example of how God's love for me changed my life, I might as well use again with them, because my deliverance would have been in vain. I don't want anything that I do today to be in vain. I want it to mean something, and hopefully in turn mean something to someone else. So it's about helping others. I was delivered. I was given a second chance to get it right. I was pardoned. I was resurrected. I was brought back from the dead. I was brought back to the light that shines so brightly in my life today. I'm blessed. I'm truly, truly blessed. You know, they said that when the pupil's ready, the teacher will appear. I was ready. I was ready. I was ready. I was determined that I would no longer live the life that I lived of madness, of insanity, of destruction. God brought me from destruction to deliverance. And I'll be so forever so very, very grateful. He didn't have to do it. He didn't have to do it, but he did. No more dope. No more alcohol. No more selling my body. No more neglecting my family. No more lying, cheating, stealing, backstabbing. None of those things. No more unselfishness. No more lack of gratitude. No longer thinking that I was the captain of my own ship. None of that. None of that. He's brought me so far. So very far that I have no choice but to be grateful. You say, yeah, I've got a choice, but no, I don't. Because to turn my back on God today would mean instant death. It may be not a physical death, but a spiritual death that I'm not willing to go through. I'm just not willing to do it. I want to live. He's brought me through illnesses that crippled me, pretty much crippled me, mentally, spiritually, and physically. He's brought me through heartache and heartbreak. He wouldn't let me commit suicide on several occasions. He didn't let me stay in jail. He didn't let me go a lifetime without the love of my family. It took a while to be forgiven, but he forgave me. Everybody who means anything who has forgiven me. Whom the Son says free is free indeed. I'm free, people. I am free. And you can be free also. Just know that when you're down to your lowest, you can't go anywhere but up. Surrender. Reflect upon the times when you just thought you couldn't take another step. You couldn't breathe another breath. If you breathed that breath, that meant that God still had a purpose and a plan for you. Take advantage of it. Cherish it. Love on it. Worship it. Be thankful for it. Show your gratitude by helping someone else. By helping someone else realize just how much God loves them the same way He loves you. I want to thank you for watching me tonight. Day 30. One more day. And it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. I know God has a plan for me, and tomorrow's going to be very special. So stay tuned. Again, congratulations to Antoinette Barnes for winning her autographed copy of Oh How He Loves Me, Reflections of God's Love for Me and for You. And ladies and gentlemen, remember that something is greater is happening in your lives today. Be blessed, and I'll see you tomorrow night, day 31 of 31 Days of Reflections. Good night.